A big question that everyone seems to be asking me, or just a big topic of discussion lately, has been, where do you stand with AI, and do you think it's going to take over your job? Because I'm in the creative industry. I work with music videos, I do photography, I work weddings sometimes, I do all kinds of stuff in the creative field. And a lot of people have been asking me what I think is going to happen. And truthfully, I don't know. But what I do know is that photographers and filmmakers are creating something in real time, and most people think that it's a lot more impressive if it's done by a real person. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of AI tools that are very, very helpful, but that's just it. They're just tools. They're meant to just aid you in your creative journey, not completely replace a creative person. So if we think back to when cameras were first invented, the point of a camera was to capture a moment, capture a memory in real time. And I don't think that AI is going to be able to do that the way that humans see things and the way that humans can be present and in person with real human people without having to type in a prompt. If you're at an event and something very specific happens that you had to be there for, but a photographer was there to capture it, that memory will be captured down to the exact details. Another thing is when you're scrolling through TikTok and you're going through social media, if something looks AI, people will let you know. It's very, very obvious when something is AI right now. And even if it got to the point where AI is indistinguishable between what a human can make and what a computer can make, I feel like it's still going to be less impressive just because of the lack of human elements. And like, let's say you're out in the middle of a field and you take a photo and then you use AI to make it look like you're standing in the middle of a storm. That's cool, but like, it's fake. Everybody knows it's fake. It's not that impressive. Well, what would be impressive, and this is a situation that just happened to me, is I was photographing a wedding. Ceremony was beautiful, the venue was beautiful, everybody looked great, but the ceremony was cut short because of a huge storm that blew through out of nowhere. I mean, people were literally getting out of their seats in the middle of the ceremony so that way they wouldn't get rained on. They rushed through their vows, they rushed through the whole thing, they got it done in the nick of time. Everybody went to the reception without getting rained on, and it was fine. But that's a very key, important memory. That's something that really, really happened. And so what I did as a creative is I took photos of that storm later on when you could see it in the distance. I photographed that lightning. And what I did was I photoshopped that real lightning, the real lightning from their day that made the ceremony go by really fast that everybody freaked out about. I put those real images into one of their portraits that I took. And that, to me, kind of tells the story of their wedding day. And yeah, you could type that into a prompt, but that would be all fake. That would be all fabricated. This is a real image that I took in a real portrait that I took of them, put together to tell the story of their chaotic wedding ceremony. And that right there is priceless. There's so much more value in creating real memories, capturing real moments for people. And that's exactly why I don't think our jobs are going anywhere. A couple other quick examples, and then I'll stop yapping and you can go on with your day and keep scrolling. If you think about musicians and live concert photography, venues and promoters are going to want to see how many people have attended those shows. What do their shows look like? And if you just type in a bunch of AI prompts and it's not actually real and actually what happens, you're fabricating a lie and trying to sell an experience that's not true. So what I mean by that is you don't know exactly what the show looks like unless you capture it with a real camera in real time and you edit it correctly. That's what helps sells these bigger show packages. That's how people get upgraded to bigger venues, because they see the energy and people can feed into that. You can't do that with just a bunch of prompts. I think people just want authenticity. People want something real, something that they can connect to. So that's one. And then, weddings with real moments, real memories, family photos. You can do family photos on a phone, but some people want that really, really pristine, high quality that they can hang up over their fireplace or something. Now, I definitely think things are going to change within the creative photography, filmmaking market with fast creations from AI prompts. But to me, I think what holds most value, and I think I speak for a lot of other people too, is the realness behind it all. Okay, and that's my 2 cents. Take that information and do what you want with it, but otherwise, have a good day.